Please welcome Charlie Bardey! Well, I do need to use the stand because I have notes. I'm reading stuff. I don't mean to be like that with you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying that energy for 1 second, and it's like, hey, like, we just met. Like, I'm not like that. You know what I mean? Hi!
You seem nice.
Everybody's being like, I'm like, okay. They all kind of know each other. Hello to the judges. And of course...
Seemed improvised.
To the... Please. You're going to make me be like you. Do you know what I mean? No, I don't mean that. Like, you're allowed to... That's totally okay. I'm seriously just like a sweetie pie. Well, hi, everybody. I do want to point out there's something interesting happening where the split is quite gendered on the teams. I don't know if you're noticing, because the winging it team is all boys, and the planning team is all girls, and I'm actually a gay guy, so it's kind of marginal. Sort of interesting. And, you know, how awesome has it been living under patriarchy, so that can be kind of up to you.
It's been pretty great for this side of the table.
So, you know what? Vote with your heart. I'll be honest, I'm here kind of, I'm on the planning team kind of aspirationally because I've lived most of my life winging it, and it's been a disaster. I recently went through a breakup from a throuple. Yeah, I did. And everybody, when I was in the throuple, was like, oh my God, like, what are you gonna do? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, this seems crazy. And I was like, you guys, I got this. And then I didn't have it. I've been kind of a planner, or not a planner. I've been someone who wings it for a really long time. I remember in elementary school, I used to do, we would have these spelling tests, and they were customized because I went to private school. It's just how things were. I grew up around here. All right. Thank you. Getting some hometown advantage. I went to a private school where like we would have custom spelling tests where if you got a word wrong, you would have to do it the next week, and I spelled the word character wrong 6 weeks in a row. And my parents had to be called because every time I would spell it CHARACTOR because I was like, actor. I got this, and I didn't have it. I've mostly in my life relied on being cute. Hit the smile. No, now in my adulthood, I'm a comedian, I'm a performer, and you know, I used to do all these shows in these DIY venues because I thought it was kind of cool and fun to just be like, let's just throw it all together. And I used to do a weekly show in this venue in Bushwick where every time we would go, the guy would be like, oh, we're so excited for the show. One quick thing, we do not have chairs today. And we'd be like, shoot. Or he'd be like, oh, you know, we're really excited for the show. Do you mind if there's a big group of people playing D&D at the same time, kind of in the venue? That kind of softened me on planning or on winging it. One time I got there, and the guy who ran the space was like, so just so you know, we're really excited for the show. A rat ran in from the street into the venue, and there's no way out. So he's just gonna have to go out. But don't freak out, you guys. And then he handed us a shovel in case we saw it, so we could bludgeon it. So I'm not so keen on the DIY spirit these days. Now I have a show, but we plan it in advance, and it has microphones and lights and everything, just like this. Hi. I'm freelance, which means really that I'm unemployed, which means I kind of wake up every morning, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I twiddled my thumbs until just now, but things have changed. I recently turned, I'm trying to be more of a planner. I recently turned 30, thank you, by which I mean I turned 29, but I'm practicing, and it feels good. So I decided to, you know, I wanted to make a change. I recently Googled Roth IRA. I'm excited to see where that leads. We'll find out. Roth IRA, who's he? No, I'm wanting to do more planning. I'm wanting to go on vacations. I recently saw the eclipse in Vermont. Yeah, did anybody here see it? Yeah, the full total eclipse is what I mean. No, right. So by the way, I'm sorry, but it doesn't count. Now I am gonna be a bitch, but it's like I'd seen the partial eclipse, and it's like, oh my god, like you know what's fun about the partial eclipse is you get to be outside with your friends. The total eclipse, you know that it's like it's not gradual. It's like when it happens, it's like turning off a light. And yeah, I planned that shit. So by which I mean I got a rental car. You guys, like that's pretty good. You can't just like get it. You have to be like in advance. Okay, whatever. This is the big thing, actually, that is like a new thing for me is that I'm organizing. It's stressing me out that people are writing notes. I'm like, what are you guys gonna say about me? Please just be nice. Okay. I recently. They're drawing a picture of me as a speech bubble. It says, I'm weird. You guys, that's not nice. They're planning their rebuttal, so what? Oh my god, that's a 10? That's some ideas for you guys. They're very harsh, but I think you'll recognize good work when you see it. I'm planning a vacation this summer. I'm renting a house in Fire Island. Thank you. I'm a gay guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I am currently $24,000 in the hole. And I'm really needing my winging it gay guy friends to respond to my texts. That's what I'm wanting. Okay, thank you guys so much.